Sunday morning, and I'm recording this to talk a little bit about last night. I convinced him that we should eat something else, and I really wanted sushi. We sat at the bar, and at this place, the outside bar faces inwards and the inside bar faces outwards. And directly across from us at the bar was this middle-aged Indian man and two young girls, younger than me, really skinny, like spaghetti strap dresses that were really tight. And these were both very pretty girls, just a normal looking man. The one girl is draping over him, like stroking his head and rubbing his back. At one point she grabbed him and kissed him. It did not look like an organic relationship. So we were trying not to watch. We picked out our food, which was a yellowtail with scallions roll, a tuna roll, and then some king salmon sashimi, which is phenomenal and apparently flown in from New Zealand. How something gets from New Zealand to Arizona is beyond me, but I mean by plane obviously, but that just seems like a really far flight for salmon. At the end of the trio's meal, they closed out and went to the bathroom. There was a thin glass window next to the bathroom door, and I saw the man sneak into the women's restroom, and they were in there for so long. John and I were giddy, like a couple of kids watching a reality show, just unfolding before our eyes. The man came out of the bathroom and lingered awkwardly for a while, and then went back into the restroom. They were gone for another 2 minutes. I saw them come out, but I could still see them behind the glass window. I made eye contact with the gropey girlfriend one, and she drug him back into the men's restroom. So John and I sat making jokes about whether they were doing drugs or having sex or a multitude of the things. Also, when I was there, I talked to John about making the video, and I told him about recording my videos, and I said, and then I talked about my feelings, and I did that with my voice just like that, and he stopped me and told me that wasn't acceptable. I think I grew up in a family where putting yourself out there was met with sarcasm. While my parents would tell you that they were fully supportive of their children, they both came from sarcastic families, and we were very much teased about things that we maybe wanted to do. Supported, but also maybe teased. That was kind of how they showed their affection, and I adopted that too for a while. But I think that leads to a lot of insecurities about me putting myself out there, even though vulnerability and authenticity are probably two of my biggest foundational beliefs, and they're also very much the reason that I want to be vlogging, that I want to be a part of the YouTube community, that I want to express myself in this way and catalog these thoughts and these growths. So I love that he caught me in that, and that I have to be strong, because there are dark days and strength is not just abundant all the time. It is inside of us, but it does not always feel accessible. But we should be proud of what we do, and we should stand firm in everything that we're trying to accomplish. And what I'm trying to accomplish with these initial vlogs is to talk about my feelings, knowing that if I'm having these feelings, other people are having these feelings. And that if it's difficult for me to talk about, or if it helps me to talk about that, then it may resonate with other people and they may be able to find the same comfort. I have spent much too much time on social media today, just perusing plainly, but I did see more pictures posted from the high school reunion, and I feel really solid in my decision not to go. Even though I maybe had pangs of loneliness and maybe just one I guess I could have gone moment last night. I'm so glad that I didn't go. I think that Facebook is really changing the need for a reunion. The majority of the people that it seems like went were all people I feel really connected to via Facebook, even though I wouldn't consider them friends at all. But I think that that makes it almost uncomfortable, because when I don't know what to say, I get over animated. And so I think that I would have entered any of these conversations, oh hey, how's it going? So good to see you. And then what follows that? I don't know what to say next. And I'm not cool, casual, chill. I don't know who I would have sat with. I would have just gotten super drunk with my husband and then had conversations that were questionable. So I'm really glad that I didn't go. And I think without John and without Liz Lemon, I definitely would have gone because that seems like what you're supposed to do. And who is deciding what we're supposed to do, anyways? If something makes us uncomfortable, we don't have to do it. If the social norm sucks for you, don't adhere to the social norm. Like, I'm telling you that, but I'm telling me that. Like, you don't have to adhere to the social norm. Maybe that will sink in because it was huge to recognize that. I feel great. I'm glad it didn't happen. I love sushi. I love my husband. I'm grateful for lazy Sundays, and I'm also grateful for you.